After the game, it's Titans Talk Back with Blaine Bishop, Mickey Ryan, and Kevin Dyson on 104.5 The Zone.
Titans and the Saints here at Nissan Stadium this afternoon. Head coach Mike Vrabel with his keys to a Tennessee victory.
Well, we mentioned special teams limiting Harris, but I also think is critical is that we have to protect our punter and kicker. These guys have blocked 4 kicks the last couple years, partially blocked 2 more, so they're coming. They got some guys on the edge there, Gray, Washington especially, that will come get these, try to get these punts. And if we can protect Randy, make sure that operation's clean, that we can make our kicks, and then Brett and him can do his job. Offensively, we have to be the better, tighter, more disciplined unit. We can't get into this back and forth with some of these guys. We have to make sure now that we're taking care of the football, that we're finding ways to invest in completions. We have to all do our part. Receivers got to have some timing, some separation. Running backs have to protect and be available on checkdowns. And if we can invest in some completions, we can probably function and move the football. And then on defense, we talked about the multiple personnel groups. We talked about the run game, how critical that is. The thing that we've been doing a really good job at is trying not to panic. We had some double-digit drives last week that resulted in 9 points. So, if we can just get some stops, make them kick some field goals, find a way to get some turnovers, we can play with anybody.
Mike, good luck today against the Saints.
Thanks, guys.
There's the head coach of your Titans, Mike Vrabel, and his keys to a Tennessee victory over New Orleans here at Nissan Stadium as you listen to Titans Countdown, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Congratulations to Mike Vrabel, announced this week as the newest member of the 2022 NFL Competition Committee. Big time for him. Before we continue, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Every Titans game happens here. This is Titans Radio.
This is your official home for Titans football.
Touchdown, Titans!
WGFX-FM Gallatin, Nashville. 104.5 The Zone.
Game day weather in downtown Nashville, 53 degrees at kickoff, clouds and winds out of the southwest. Weather brought to you by Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. They're helping your family get ready for fall with their one-system tune-up for $55. Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, premium service without premium prices. Schedule your fall tune-up today at springhillac.com. The Titans try to move to 8-2 on the season against the New Orleans Saints at Nissan Stadium. Kickoff with Mike Keith and Dave McGinnis is on the way.
Oh, have some of that! Oh, have some, Junior!
To seize the opportunity.
Jeffrey Simmons, and the Titans have recovered it!
In a longer season.
A.J. Brown with play strength to spare!
Where the grind is real.
Tannehill finger roll! Touchdown, Titans!
A flip of the coin, and just like that, it's go time. Tennessee Titans football is on the air. With Rhett Bryant, Amy Wells, Titans Radio's head coach Dave McGinnis, and the voice of the Titans,
Touchdown, Titans!
Mike Key. Exclusive Titans coverage and kickoff is here.
But they are again Derrick Henry-less. The Saints have knocked off several excellent teams in 2021 as they play great defense and use a creative offense. Coach Dave McGinnis, how do the Titans keep that from happening today?
Two very physical offenses that are going to run the football from start to finish. It's going to be whichever defense does not flinch first. That's what this game is going to be. This is a very, very physical football game that we're getting ready to have here this afternoon, Mike.
Officials for today's game: referee Jerome Boger, umpire Barry Anderson, down judge Frank LeBlanc, line judge Rusty Baines, field judge Steve Zimmer, side judge Jonah Monroe, back judge Steve Patrick. We have seen Boger's crew a lot. Last year's playoff game against Baltimore, the preseason game at Tampa, the season opener against Arizona. Boger's crew averages 15 penalties called per game. That's right in the middle of the pack. They've called 12 defensive pass interference penalties, second most in the league, 16 offensive holds, which is second fewest. The Saints win the toss, elect to defer, so the Titans are going to get the football, and they need to start with something good on offense.
Yeah, they need to start. They need to be able to push the ball in the middle of the field this week. That's going to be extremely, extremely important. This defense of the Saints is very, very stout. They're stout up front, and they're opportunistic in the back end. We've got to find a way to stay ahead of the chains, Mike, early in this first series.
Motivations today, well, maybe the veteran Adrian Peterson. The future Hall of Famer did not have a great game in Los Angeles in his Titans debut last week, so he obviously wants to play better this week. But also remember, when he left Minnesota, he went to the Saints for 4 games. He gained only 81 yards, and they traded him. Proud athletes often remember.
Well, you're talking about a future Hall of Famer, and I just want him to get in sync with what we are doing. I think the last week of practice will help getting these 3 running backs that we have now on the roster, being able to assimilate our run game and get into it.
Virginia Tech rookie Brian Johnson is set to kick off to Marcus Johnson, and we're underway. Marcus from the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25, and he will be coming out of the pack and finally taken down at the 31-yard line. Nice return for Marcus Johnson. Arma with the tackle.
With the Titans going on offense first, it's time for the starting lineups, fueled by 5-Hour Energy.
Up front, left to right, Taylor Lewan, Roger Saffold, Ben Jones, Nate Davis, David Quessenberry. Tight ends, Jeff Swaim, Anthony Ferkser. Wide receivers, A.J. Brown, Marcus Johnson, Nick Westbrook-Akina. Running back, Deontay Foreman. Quarterback, Ryan Tannehill. Second career start for Deontay Foreman, who goes in motion to the right. Tannehill, empty backfield in the gun. Tannehill drops, looks right, throws right, got it complete. Swaim with his 9th catch in the past couple weeks out to the 35. On defense for the Saints, defensive line, Marcus Davenport, Shai Tuttle, David Onyemata, Cameron Jordan. Linebackers, Demario Davis, Quan Alexander, Caden Ellis, who made that tackle. In the secondary, Marshawn Lynch, Marcus Williams, Malcolm Jenkins, Paulson Adebo, and Bradley Roby. Now Peterson in the game in the backfield on 2nd down and 6. Peterson running to the right. Doesn't find much, if anything. Tackled by Onyemata, the 6th-year man out of Manitoba, brings up 3rd down. And so another running back for the Titans comes in. Now it's McNichols.
Well, we see why the Saints are number 1 in the league in run defense, and then that was a 12 personnel with the fullback in the backfield as the tight end. So we're going to have to be able to crack that defensive wall today, Mike.
Saints allowing only 38% 3rd down conversions. Titans offense converting 42% on 3rd down and 6. Saints showing blitz. Tannehill gets Ferkser. Ferkser jumps. Looked like he nearly got Lewan, who came up out of his stance slightly, but then he got Ferkser, and so it'll be a 5-yard penalty, and the Titans will have 3rd down and 11.
Offensively, they're going to have to be more disciplined than that on 3rd down. You cannot get in 3rd and chains on this. That penalty now puts us in 3rd and chains. You're right. Dennis Allen is going to show us a lot of looks and a lot of pressure when we're in 3rd down. Now this just gives him another chance to do that, and they're lined up to come again.
Ferkser motions to the left. 2 receivers either side. Tannehill dropping with pressure coming, throws short, and it's incomplete. Through the hands of A.J. Brown, who saw Roby and was trying to cut around him as he caught it, instead dropped the ball.
Yeah, and again, I said you're going to have to be much more in sync against this defense. You can't help this defense at all. We helped them then on that series. We had a good 1st down, good 2nd down, jump off sides, getting 3rd and chains. We're going to have problems against this defense.
Here's Deontay Harris deep to catch the Kern punt. He is a great returner. Punt is away. High spiral, not too deep, going to go out of bounds. In Saints territory, I think it's going to be about the 33 or 34. Not the best effort by Kern, and yet he did not give Harris a chance at it. Wind also a factor. Amy Wells, Pinnacle sideline report. What's the wind like right now?
Mike Keith, there's been a consistent wind throughout the first part of this game. It's coming out of the southwest, about 10 to 15 miles per hour, which, I mean, is substantial. We could see gusts from 20 to 25 miles per hour today, and there's also a chance of rain, so some different elements for the Titans potentially today.
Trevor Siemian at quarterback will give it to Mark Ingram on the left side, and Ingram is met and thrown back as he picks up 1 yard. For the Saints, up front, left to right, James Harris, Calvin Throckmorton, Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, Ryan Ramczyk. Tight end, Adam Troutman. Wide receivers, Marquez Callaway and Traquan Smith. Running backs, Alex Arma and Mark Ingram. And the quarterback is Trevor Siemian, who's in the gun on 2nd and 9. Landry made the first tackle. Siemian dropping, looking, throwing, completing. He gets it to Johnson, the tight end, who's in the game, and he catches it right at the 45 for a first down. Juwan Johnson's 8th catch of the year, and the Saints move the chains. Titans on defense. Up front, Jeffrey Simmons, Danico Autry, Naquan Jones. Linebackers Harold Landry, Jayon Brown, Monty Rice, Bud Dupree. In the secondary, Jackrabbit Jenkins, Amani Hooker, Kevin Byard, Christian Fulton, and Elijah Molden. Here's Troutman with a catch on the right side. He is into Titans territory and taken out of bounds by Jenkins.
You see the ball's coming out of Siemian's hands very, very quick. Sean Payton is going to change personnel groups a lot. He is doing that right now. He went empty. He went heavy. He's going to give us a lot of different looks. We've got to spot tackle, Mike.
2nd down and 2 at the Titan 47. Montgomery is the running back now. Going to get a carry on the right side. Montgomery has the first down to the 45 as the former Stanford receiver who has played more running back in his pro career than wideout. His 247th career carry, he has the first down as Rice makes the tackle.
Outside zone to an open side, but the important part of that was what became before it. They ran fly motion away from the side they ran it to. You're going to get a lot of eye candy out of this offense in the backfield.
Montgomery is on the right hip of Siemian, who's in the gun. Siemian looks left, comes back to the middle, in trouble. Sack! Big Jeffrey Simmons donating $100 to Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee on behalf of Kroger. Through its Zero Hunger, Zero Waste plan, Kroger is committed to ending hunger in our community.
Big Jeff took care of a lot of that eye candy right there. He just swallowed it up.
Loss of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 18 back at the Saints 47. Jeffrey Simmons now at 6.5 sacks on the season. Siemian dropping. Feeling heat again. Throw short. Got it complete. It's Smith making the catch. Rice with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll make it 3rd and 13.
Nice tackle by Rice. As a crossing route, he stayed in the hip pocket. He did a really nice job of tailgating that crossing route.
Rice, 4th tackle already in this game. His 2nd start, his 1st at Nissan Stadium. Grew up in Huntsville as a Titans fan. This has to be a special moment in his life. Special moment for the defense on 3rd and 13, trying to get off the field. Siemian in the gun. Dropping. Siemian looking, floats it downfield for Callaway. Incomplete. The former Saint Jackrabbit Jenkins had him pinned against the sideline.
Jackrabbit had him smothered. He was all over him. Nice series for the defense. Big sack. Very nice job against the run. Both runs were stuffed at the line of scrimmage. That's the way you need to play defense against this offense.
2nd-year man Blake Gillikin is in to punt. Deep is Chester Rogers. On 4th and 13, 9.5 minutes to go first quarter. Gillikin takes the snap. End over end punt. Fair catching it inside the 10-yard line will be Rogers, and that's where the Titans will start for the 2nd time. So each team with a possession, each team with a punt. No score as we've played 5:36 in Nashville. Since 2018, the NFL's kings of the road have been the New Orleans Saints. They're 23-5 since 2018 on the road, 3-1 this season. That's a lot of the reason Sean Payton's team has been so successful, winning 4 straight division championships.
So Sean Payton's one of the better head coaches in this league and has a great track record. He knows what he's doing, and he knows how to get his team's attention on the road.
No score. Titans' second possession begins at their own 8. Titans moving right to left on your radio dial. They come out with 3 receivers to the left. Peterson is the running back. Under center, Tannehill. Motions Brown right. Peterson gets a carry on the right side. Moves forward for 2 yards at right guard out to the 10-yard line. Davis makes the tackle. Demario Davis, the veteran, who is actually Steve McNair's cousin.
Yeah, single back power road. Demario Davis did a great job of reading the guard, pulling across the center, and stepped right up there into the hole.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Perkser, Brown, and Rogers wide to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Tannehill in an empty backfield. Takes the snap. Tannehill throws quickly, right side, incomplete. Intended for McNichols, defending on the play, Alexander. It's 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, he ran a stop out there, and it was a little high and wide. Hit him in the hands, but it was just outside his catch radius.
Yeah, he couldn't have caught that one, I don't think. Tannehill's been a little off to begin. Was behind A.J. Brown on the 3rd down pass last time. He's 1 of 3 to start this one for 3 yards. McNichols on his left hip.
They're going to bring heat here, Mike.
Titans from their own 10, 3rd down 8. Here they come, pressure. Tannehill from the end zone. In trouble, dumps it off, got it complete. And it's Ferkser making the catch for a very short gain, but the Titans are able to avoid the safety as Jenkins makes the tackle. It'll bring up 4th down and 6.
Again, as I said, I've just coached against Dennis Allen too much, and his defensive MO is now he gets you 3rd and chains, he's bringing all kind of heat.
Deontay Harris is deep for Kern's punt. Kern, poor punt. Harris comes up, fields it on the run at the 47, and is run out of bounds by Farley near midfield. Not a Kern-like effort. Saints with good field position to start their second possession. 8:08 to go in the first. No score. New Orleans has the ball. Titans on defense. Bud Dupree went to the Titans locker room. Ola Adeni is in at outside linebacker. At the Titans 49, Simeon play action. Screens it right side to Troughton, the big tight end, and he ran into a Titan who slowed him down inside the 45. That's Brown who gets him down about the 42. Looked like that one might really go.
Sean Payton stapled, pulled the guard across the center, play action, tight end screen. They played it very well because we were outnumbered there at the point of attack.
Will Clapp has come in as an extra offensive lineman. Saints on 2nd down and 3 at the Titan 42. Only receiver is Smith wide to the left. There is power on both sides. Single back is Ingram. Going to give Ingram a crack at it right up the middle. He's got the 1st down and more as he is inside the 40-yard line and then driven back, made it to the 37. Brown credited with the tackle.
That's their 13XL personnel, which is an extra tight end. And so you're going to see that quite a bit, especially in short yardage situations.
Here comes Taysom Hill into the game. He was in the first series, but he comes in this time with the play call. So we may see Taysom Hill at the quarterback position. He is. He's in the shotgun, has a back on either side, sends Ingram in motion. Hill going to run it on the left side. His 18th carry of the year, and Taysom Hill is inside the 30 and is down to the 27-yard line where Fulton makes the tackle. Just a single wing play.
A single wing, true Wildcat power play. That's what it was. Exactly.
18 carries, 89 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the year for Taysom Hill, who sustained a really tough concussion at Washington. Didn't come back from it until last week. The concussion occurred on October 10th. Montgomery in the backfield. Back in the game is Simeon. Dropping Simeon. Firing, and it's incomplete. Rice batted it away from Montgomery. And it'll be 2nd down and 10.
See what they're trying to do? They're trying to get the receiver marked up.
We got a flag, Coach.
Okay.
Hands to the face. Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
As long as it's a penalty against the Saints, I'll stop talking.
That's on McCoy, the center. And even though it was an incomplete pass, the Titans will choose to take it and move him back.
On that play, though, Mike, they tried to isolate the wide receiver on Rice on what we call a sting route.
3 receivers to the right. Simeon, the quarterback. Titans with an extra defensive back. Blitz coming. Simeon in trouble. Hit as he throws, completes it to Smith. Byard will get him wrapped up before he reaches the 30-yard line.
Simeon got that out of his hand very quick. You called the pressure. It was nickel pressure. He just got it out of his hands quick. We had a free runner then at the quarterback.
Be 2nd down, and we'll call it 14. Saints changing personnel groups essentially every play. Pecco has come in the defensive line for the Titans. Dropping, Simeon under pressure. Sack! Naquan Jones! $100 for Second Harvest Food Bank from Kroger, the Titans official tailgate headquarters. He, sir, was shot out of a cannon.
Naquan Jones, this is a tremendous, tremendous move. He's lined up in a 3 technique, which is outside the shoulder. Gave a little double arm swipe, came off the outside shoulder. Great move, big play.
3rd and 21. Smith and Callaway wide left, 2 receivers to the right. No score, 4:47 remaining in the first. Simeon takes the snap. Feeling some heat, floats it downfield, incomplete, intended for Smith. Defending on the play and defending well is Chris Jackson.
Big defensive stand, tremendous defensive stand with very challenging field position. We need to move the ball offensively.
Saints out of Johnson's field goal range are going to bring on Gillikin, and deep is Rogers on 4th and 21. Had a hunch this was going to be the day, Coach Mack.
That's what we talked about all week.
Back and forth physical game. Gillikin takes the snap, end over end kick comes downfield. Rogers going to let it go. And it is touched where? In the end zone. Touchback. Nice job by Rogers to get over and shield the man just enough so he could not down the punt. And the Titans will start 1st and 10 on the 20. No score. 4.5 minutes remaining, first quarter in Nashville.
Mike and Mac call it like they see it and bring it to you. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
Scoreless game. Titans begin their 3rd possession at their own 20. Foreman is the running back. 5-man front for the Saints. Foreman going to get a carry, running on the left side, and Foreman will drag a tackler to the 24. Titans on offense right now. Defense is a bit of the story on the Titans sidelines as we get a Pinnacle report from Amy Wells.
Mike Keith, as you said earlier, Bud Dupree has left the field. He remains in the locker room. He has an abdominal strain and is out for the rest of the game.
Wow. Big loss for the Titans. That means they only have 2 true outside linebackers available the rest of the game. 2nd down and 6. Tannehill empties the backfield. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Saints acting as if they might blitz. Here they come. Tannehill fires quickly. Caught. Johnson. 30, 35, 40. 50. Johnson to the 40. Johnson a cut to the 35. Johnson hit. Stays on his feet inside the 30 and is finally taken down by Lattimore. Marcus Johnson, his 5th catch of the year, and a big one indeed for the Tennessee Titans. 50 yards and a first down.
That's exactly what you got to have. You got to beat the blitz. They beat the blitz very well. That was a slant flat. Very, very nice play. That's what you need. Switch, field position, get down here and score a touchdown.
Carter is in at fullback. Foreman is the tailback. Receiver either side. Tight end Swaim now motions right. Now back to the left. Tannehill going to give Foreman a chance on the left side. Foreman steps through a tackle, but is tripped as he reaches the 24. Granderson with the stop. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Saints defense really triggers fast against the run, especially on 1st down. They had penetration then. Foreman did a nice job just to get the little that he did.
Des Fitzpatrick has entered the lineup. The rookie wide receiver just signed off the practice squad. 4th-round pick out of Louisville. Selected originally at number 109. He's wide to the left on 2nd down and 8. Tannehill in the gun. Takes the snap. Tannehill floats it short. Foreman at the 20. Foreman to the 15. Foreman out of bounds inside the 15. Pushed there by Davis with a 1st down as the Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. Visit TitansBanking.com to learn about our convenient mobile banking. Pinnacle Financial Partners, member FDIC. Titans get on the ball. Foreman 7 yards deep. Tannehill back under center. Tannehill drops. Looks right. Floats it into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Brown. Defending on the play, Roby. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 15.
Roby did a nice job of winning the red line, which means he pushed him towards the sideline, used the sideline as the 12th defender.
Pruitt checks in. Here's Westbrook Akina also into the lineup as Brown will get a blow on 2nd down. 1:47 remaining first quarter. We're scoreless at Nissan Stadium. 2 tight ends to the right. Make that 3 tight ends to the right. Now Ferkser motions left. Tannehill gives it to Foreman on the left side. Steps through a tackle, driving his way down inside the 11-yard line, closer to the 10. It'll bring up 3rd down as Tuttle makes the stop.
Very well blocked, single back power. Pulled the right guard across the center. Knocked a little bit of a crease in that front. Stout defensive front. It's going to take work all day against them with the run game.
Titans need 5 yards to keep the drive alive. They are 10 yards short of the goal line. McNichols is in the lineup. He's on the right hip of Tannehill. Westbrook, Akina, and Johnson to the right. Brown back in the game to the left. Showing blitz, the Saints. Tannehill looking, rolling to his right, firing downfield. Back shoulder, incomplete. McNichols tried to bring it in, had it for a second, and as he went to the ground, lost it. Defending Alexander.
Tannehill did a good job going to his hand. Threw it to McNichols on the wheel route. This thing was very well placed. McNichols needs to catch that football. That's very well placed. He lost it going to the ground. That was catchable. That was a drop.
28-yard field goal, left hash. Bullock out of the hold of Kern. Snap, set, kick. Good. Titans on the board with 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Tennessee 3, New Orleans nothing. Saints are the number 2 red zone defense in the NFL. 22 opponent red zone possessions, just 10 touchdowns. And they show why right there, Coach Dave McGinnis.
Oh, absolutely did. That was a nice play call, though. It was a nice throw on the wheel route. As I said, that ball was very catchable, needed to be caught for a touchdown, but it wasn't.
Bullock set to kick off to Harris. Randy Bullock on the season with 30 touchbacks. This one looks returnable. Here's the speedster Harris from the 5 to the 10 to the 15. He is pinned out of bounds by Dylan Cole at the 25-yard line. Cole, a practice squad call-up for the second week in a row as the Titans light on linebackers. No David Long Jr. and no Rashaan Evans this week.
You want to keep Deontay Harris pinned to the sideline. We need that 12th defender against his return ability, both kickoffs and punts.
Ingram is the running back, Simeon the quarterback. 2 receivers left. Tight end either side. Titans in a 5-man front. Give Ingram a crack at it, running left, trying to get to the edge. He does turn the corner, and he's got 2, maybe 3, taken down there by the hustling Molden.
Really wide outside zone stretch to the defensive right side. They tried to change motion. With that, they're going to follow motion a lot on those outside zone stretches. Played very well by the Titans on the right defensive side.
Taysom Hill has entered the lineup again. He is in the right slot. Three receivers to the right. Simeon going to run Ingram on the left, and Ingram will be hit by Pecco and also a couple other Titans as he's taken down at the 29 as the first quarter ends. After 1 at Nissan Stadium, Titans 3, Saints nothing. Titans 3, Saints nothing as we begin the second quarter. Titans with 78 yards of total offense, 14 rushing, 64 passing. Saints with 44 yards of total offense, 22 rushing, 22 passing. Saints with Trevor Simeon, 5 of 7, 37 yards. Been sacked twice, now facing 3rd down and 6. 3 receivers to the left, including Kevin White. White now motions to the right. Simeon takes the snap. Pressure comes. Simeon floats it downfield, going for Harris. Great catch. He's got it at the 35. He gets up after rolling over and is taken down at the 25-yard line. Deontay Harris, the speedster, shows it right there, and the Saints have their first big play of the day.
Yeah, these offenses, the Titans offense moved on a man-to-man with a big play. They just moved against man-to-man with a big play.
46 yards on the completion to the Titans' 25-yard line. Ingram, the running back. Going to get a snap there at right guard. He's got some room. Brown will get him down, but not before he reaches the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Inside zone, the right side of the New Orleans offensive line then got knocked back on the left side of the Titans defensive line. That's why they were able to gain 6 yards with that first carry, which is an inside zone run. That's a power run all the way.
Simeon out. Taysom Hill in on 2nd down and 4. Hill passing on the year, 5 of 6 for 45 yards. He motions Ingram to the left. Hill going to keep it on the right side, trying to turn the corner, and he does. Rice can't get him, and he's finally taken down by Jenkins just before he reaches the 10-yard line. 1st down, New Orleans Saints.
Again, that's what they use Hill for. He's a tremendous athlete, plus he's got some power. He dropped his left foot, same shoulder, to finish that run off. That's how Sean Payton uses him in this offense. That's why he wanted to keep him around on this team.
1st and 10 at the 11. Simeon back in. Ingram is on his right hip as they're in the shotgun. Simeon, play fake, floats it downfield. Man is wide open, and it's a touchdown for the New Orleans Saints. Traquan Smith. Nice drive for the Saints as they take it downfield. The big play, the pass to Harris, but they use their versatility and switching personnel groups to keep it going.
Traquan Smith beat Jackrabbit Jenkins. He started inside. Rabbit tried to get on top of him, then he broke it back outside. Completely lost Jackrabbit. That was man-to-man.
Johnson for the extra point. He has missed 1 this year. Snap, set, kick. He has missed 2 this year. No good, wide left. Saints 6, Titans 3, 12:59 to go, first half. 6 plays, 75 yards, 2:53 off the clock. Simeon to Smith for an 11-yard touchdown. PAT, no good. Saints 6, Titans 3, 12:59 to go, first half. Titans have Marcus Johnson deep.
2 big pass plays, got beat in man-to-man on both of them. And we're gonna have to tighten up the man coverage because Sean Payton will continue to take shots and he will continue to scheme his receivers open.
Johnson set to kick off. Johnson, as I mentioned, is deep. Saints 5-3, Titans 7-2 as we play on this cloudy afternoon at Nissan Stadium. Marcus Johnson from the 3 to the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, and he is taken down at the 23-yard line, tackled there by Adebo. Titans offense showed a spark on their third series, now coming back out. Their drive, however, stalled at the 10-yard line, and so they ended up with only a field goal.
Titans need to answer that 6 points.
Bunch set tight to the right, 2 tight ends and a fullback. Now Carter motions left. Now he offsets left. Foreman is the tailback. Play fake. Tannehill rolling left, throwing downfield. There's Swaim at the 30, Swaim at the 35, Swaim at the 39, where he's taken down with a first down. Second catch for Jeff Swaim. Lattimore with the tackle.
Motion fullback back in the backfield, play action, very nice. Swaim comes across the formation. That's the type of things you have to do when the defense is packed in there from tackle to tackle.
Gain of 16 on the play. Titans have come in with an extra lineman reporting eligible. I think this is going to be Brewer. It is Brewer, and he is the tight end on the right side wearing number 62. Swaim now joins him on that end. Foreman remains the back. Foreman going to get a carry on the left side, and Foreman, the big back, goes ramming forward across the 40 to the 43. Tackled by Onyemata. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Outside zone to the open side, which means that's a split inside over there. Nice 4-yard gain. It's, as I said, you have to keep punching at this front. You're going to run tackle to tackle.
Foreman getting the majority of the work at tailback so far. 4 carries, 15 yards. Peterson 2 for 3. On 2nd and 6. Tannehill drops, looks, fires downfield. There's Johnson at the 40 of the Saints, and he's tackled at that point by Lattimore with a first down.
Johnson beat Lattimore on a dagger, which is a deep dig, square in. Both offenses are having success against the corresponding defense in man-to-man.
Marcus Johnson, 2 catches, 67 yards, and the Titans are in Saints territory. Westbrook Akina wide to the left, Fitzpatrick wide to the right, Titans in an eye. Foreman hit by Demario Davis at left guard and taken down for a 1-yard loss.
Demario Davis is a tremendous eraser back there at the second level. And what I mean by that is he can chase it down to the edges, and then he is a hammer up between the tackles.
Demario Davis, in what has been an outstanding career, nearly 1,100 tackles, 7 years of 100+.
That doesn't happen by accident either.
That is consistency. 2nd down and 11. 2 safeties drop deep. Looks like zone coverage from the Saints here. Tannehill, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Tannehill looking, firing right side for Brown, and it carries him out of bounds. He takes a hit from Williams out of bounds. No call on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, I think A.J.'s still down, too. He take a hit.
A.J. Brown has been targeted 3 times in this game and does not have a catch to this point. Director of Sports Medicine Todd Torricelli on to help him back to the Titans sideline on 3rd down and long. Rogers and Johnson to the right. Westbrook, Akina, and Ferkser to the left. Saints show blitz. They drop out. Tannehill firing, caught Westbrook Akina. Nick has it at the 32 and is taken down right at the 30. I don't know if he has the first down.
Spot. Give us the spot.
It appears to be short. Westbrook Akina catches the ball at the 32 and then falls right at the 30. Titans get on the ball on 4th down. Penalty marker comes in. 12 men on the field.
Illegal substitution. Defense. 12 in formation with the snap imminent. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Adebo, the rookie from Stanford, appeared to be the guilty party.
I'm still not sure he didn't make a first down on that catch, but it doesn't matter. It's a first down now.
Just short of the 25-yard line, the Titans convert with 9.5 minutes to go first half. Saints 6, Titans 3. Tannehill in the gun, has Foreman on his left hip. Tannehill dropping, looking, firing, caught. Swaim, now it's ruled incomplete. The ball was ripped out as he took a step. Jenkins, the veteran safety, ripped it out before he had made a quote-unquote football move. Incomplete.
You got to secure that catch. That's a very nice throw. That was a perfect throw on that 7 route, which means it went to the sideline. He's got to secure that throw. Jenkins chainsawed it out of there.
A.J. Brown has re-entered the Titans lineup with 9:10 to go in the first half. Second down and 10 at the 25. Brown to the right side with Westbrook Akina. Swaim motioning right. Pitch, Foreman on the right side, turns the corner. Foreman to the 20, and he is run out of bounds at that point. Really good tackle there by Quan Alexander. It'll bring up third down and 5.
That was a toss, and that was a toss. That was trying to get to the perimeter toss. Sometimes the Titans will run a toss lead, which cuts back up inside. This was a perimeter toss all the way.
They give him inside the 20, so the Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. For more on Titans banking from Pinnacle, visit titansbanking.com. Third down and a long 4. McNichols on the left hip. Somebody from this offense needs to make a play. Brown, who does not have a catch, in motion to the right, now lines up in the backfield. Tannehill looking, swings it out. McNichols trying to turn the corner. McNichols is taken down at the 17 on a good tackle by Roby. So the field goal unit going to come on for the Titans on 4th down and 2. Titans 0 of 5 on third downs.
They're going to have to do better than that against this defense as we go through the afternoon.
36-yard field goal attempt to Randy Bullock. On 4th down and 2. Right hash. Snap, set, kick. Good! The game is tied at 6. 7:44 to go, first half. Titans and the Saints knotted at Nissan Stadium.
Coach Mack has his eyes on the officials for you. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
Not available in every state. Only available with select Farmers branded policies. Subject to terms and conditions. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
After the game, it's Titans Talk Back on your home for Titans football. 104.5 The Zone.
Randy Bullock's 36-yard field goal knots it at 6. It's part of a 10-play, 59-yard drive, 5:15 off the clock. That's your Nissan Drive Summary. Nissan Stadium, home of the Titans. Nissan official auto partner of the Tennessee Titans.
Harris is deep for Bullock's kickoff. Tannehill 4 of 6, 44 yards on that drive. Here comes Harris, going to have a chance to return this one from the 1 to the 5 to the 10 to the 15. He turns the corner, gives ground. The Titans box him in. Nice job, Monty Rice and Dylan Cole, as I don't even know that he made it to the 15 because of the ground he gave.
Excellent coverage. You can see it was a middle bounce. He started out in the middle, then wanted to bounce to the coverage left. Very well played by the Titans coverage team then.
Saints will start at their own 14-yard line, first down and 10. 6-6 your score. Titans without Bud Dupree, who left earlier with an abdominal injury. Already ruled out for the rest of the game. Danico Autry is playing on the outside right now, which he can do. Simeon going to give it to Ingram, and he's going to get wrecked up at left guard. Rice with the tackle. No gain on the play, be second down and 10.
Nice read and trigger by Rice from the linebacker position. Excellent, excellent play by Rice and by his teammates up front.
Taysom Hill is in at quarterback as Simeon goes out. Murchison is going to check in the defensive line. to add a little heft. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right, including an offensive lineman reporting eligible clap. Hill's going to throw it, looking deep, looking, floats it short. It's Troutman with a catch out to the 17-yard line, racked up there by Rice. It'll be 3rd down.
He's looking for Harris again. I mean, he was getting ready to unload and launch that thing.
3rd down and 7. Simeon is back in. Do you think this messes with Simeon any, going in and out of the game like this?
No, he's just happy to have a team.
Fair. Bunch set of 3 receivers to the right. Simeon drops. Feels heat. Steps up. Hit. Sack! Penalty marker down. At the 25-yard line, it would be Landry. But this is going to be on the Titans.
Holding. Defense. Number 35. 5-yard penalty as it in the run. Automatic. 1st down.
Smith was signaling immediately that he was held.
Just can't be grabby. You can't be grabby against this group because you're going to get a lot of man-to-man routes. And if you get man-to-man routes, you can't be grabby.
Would have given Landry a career-high 10 sacks. Instead, it's a 1st down for the Saints at the 22 with 6:09 to go in the 1st half.
Yeah, you don't need to help this offense at all. We help them in.
Simeon, the quarterback. Ingram, the tailback. Under center, Simeon. Takes the snap, play fake. Deep drop, screens it out, incomplete. Titans had defended it well. It was intended for Harris, but the native of Metairie, Louisiana, Christian Fulton, was in good position.
Titans were all over that. They smelled that thing from the start.
Second down and 10, game tied at 6. Saints in possession of the football at their own 22-yard line. Callaway wide left, 2 receivers to the right. Simeon in the gun. Ingram on his left hip. Give Ingram a delayed carry. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Manages to get around Brown and get 3 yards out to the 25, where Hooker finishes it.
John Brown had a great read on that thing. He just needs to secure the tackle. He followed that guard. That was a perfect read. He just got to hold on to him.
3rd down, 7 yards to go. Titans go 6 defensive backs. Fulton, Molden, Hooker, Byard, Jackson, and Jenkins. Adaney in to rush the passer. Simeon from the shotgun. Dropping, looking, fires downfield for Callaway, who cannot catch it. Jackson defending. Just a little out of the reach of the receiver.
That was a true transcontinental against man-to-man. Transcontinental, TRC, means from one side of the field, from the numbers to the numbers on the opposite side. As you said, it was just out of his reach.
Sunshine comes out as Chester Rogers takes the field, standing at the 23, ready to catch Gillikin's punt. Now remember, Taysom Hill is the personal protector. Keep an eye on him. Titans certainly are. Snap to Gillikin. Punt is away. Wobbly spiral turns over. Rogers comes up, fields it at the 35, makes one man miss to the 40, spins forward to the 44. Effective job, Chester Rogers. Making the tackle is Ellis, and the Titans have good field position with 5:01 left 1st half. Game tied at 6. Titans at their own 44-yard line in a 6-6 game. 5:01 to go 1st half. 2 Randy Bullock field goals, a 28-yarder and a 36-yarder. The Saints have a touchdown pass from Simeon to Harris. Or correction, Simeon to Smith. Peterson is in the backfield on the right hip of Tannehill. 2 tight ends to the right. Tannehill drops, feels heat, throws. Marcus Johnson at the 50. Marcus Johnson at the 40. And Adebo finally gets him out of bounds at that point.
Max pressure, when they bring max pressure like that, if you can get it out of your hand to a shallow crosser, you can run away from the defender. That's exactly what happened then.
Marcus Johnson now with 3 catches in the course of this ball game for 83 yards. He has 200-yard games in his career, both of those with Indianapolis. Titans line up in the pistol. Tannehill goes in motion to the left. Peterson set to take the snap. Peterson takes the snap, pitches it back. Tannehill looking to throw it, fires downfield. There's A.J. Brown makes the catch, his first of the day at the 24. Touchdown at that point by Williams. And the Titans have another first down.
Nice little wrinkle, and that's what you've got to do against a defense that is set so strong on the edges. You've got to do something like that to loosen them up. That was nice.
Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays at the 24 of the Saints. Tannehill gets back under center. Peterson 7 yards deep. Tannehill. Peterson with a carry on the right side. Cuts back. That's a nice Peterson run as he made 2 jukes to get down to the 19. Gain of 5. And the Titans are for the 3rd time in the Pinnacle scoring zone. For more on Titans banking from Pinnacle, visit titansbanking.com for all the details.
That's nice on first down. 5 yards on a run against this defense. That's a win.
Best run defense in the NFL. Giving up 74 yards a game. The Titans have 28 to this point. Perks are in motion to the left on 2nd and 5 at the 19. Tannehill. Motions Pruitt to the left. And the Titans, I think, had to call a timeout, or is there a delay of game?
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Grable is saying, I think he got the timeout, and that is not the case. So 5-yard penalty on the Titans. They lose that gain on first down. It makes it 2nd down and 10.
Again, you cannot help their defense. Don't help their defense. Their defense is really good. They can help themselves.
And now the Saints will use a timeout with 2:52 remaining in the half. They want to make sure they have the right people in place. Lattimore is coming out of the game. Broke his thumb earlier in the year, and the cast just came off. So I don't know if he's got a problem with that or he's got a shoe problem or something, but Lattimore, 3-time Pro Bowl defensive back, is out of the game right now.
But Sean Payton also used that, Mike. He wants to be sure when the Titans score a touchdown, he's got enough time to get his hands on the ball again, too.
Saints with 2 timeouts remaining, Titans with 3. Again, 2:52 remaining in the half. Ball back at the 24. Chester Rogers wide to the right. Brown and Johnson wide to the left. Peterson on the left hip of Tannehill. Saints showing a 4-man rush. Tannehill play fake, looking, throwing, completing. Making the grab is Rogers. He made the catch about the 15-yard line and then was driven backwards. Davis with the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and short as the Titans have re-entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. They need a yard on 3rd down. On the ball, the Titans go.
The Saints just stemmed back down to really a tight front.
They give it to Brown around left end. A.J. with a cut to the 10, and he's taken down at the 8. He had a 49-yard touchdown run against these guys 2 years ago. He has a first down run here.
What a brilliant check. What a brilliant job by Tannehill. I just told you prior to that play that they had stemmed down in tight end side. He checked to the perimeter play.
We have reached the 2-minute warning brought to you by Delta Dental. Titans at the 8-yard line on the left hash with a first down. Peterson stays in the game at running back. He and Foreman have essentially alternated series. Foreman 6 carries, 20 yards. Peterson 3 for 8. A.J. Brown 1 for 7. In the lineup right now, reporting eligible as a tight end on the left is Brewer. Tannehill with Peterson on his left hip. Play fake. Tannehill looking, floats it into the end zone, and it is intercepted. Intercepted by Williams. There is a flag down at the quarterback. See what this is about. He's trying to throw it to Brewer, I think.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 55, gets a blow to the head of the quarterback. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
And the sun comes out again. Ellis clocked Tannehill in the head, and the interception does not count.
Hit him in the back of the head.
Saints fans here not amused. They're quite a number of Saints fans. They travel, but a lot of Saints fans live here now, moved here after Hurricane Katrina.
That's a great point, Mike, and you're 100% right.
As a matter of fact, it was said at one point that more of the folks who left after Katrina came to this part of the country, the Mid-South, than anywhere else.
I think they went to Houston first and then came up here.
They did. Timeout has been taken by the Saints as they are going to reset. And I think it's as much Sean Payton wants to rip the officials.
Well, he just got off the competition committee, so he's got free reign now to go after him on the field. He still can't say anything publicly. And he said when he went off the committee that if he said why he was off the committee, he would get fined. So I know he's into him pretty hard over there.
And now Mike Vrabel is on the committee starting next year.
Which is a great honor. It really is. I mean, that's one of the most powerful committees. That and the finance committee are two of the most powerful committees, in this league.
Sean Payton furious. The penalty keeps the drive alive, and he's going to go after him a little more. It's only a 4-yard penalty, moves the ball from the 8 to the 4, but the significance obviously much greater than 4 yards.
Yes, took the ball away from him.
It had been picked off in the end zone by Marcus Williams, the safety out of Utah.
Who's having a great year, by the way.
Brewer is on the left hip of Tannehill, Foreman on the right hip, and now Brewer will line up as the tight end on the left. Tannehill gives it to Foreman, trying to turn the corner on the left side. Got a yard, maybe two, and then is run out of bounds by the rookie linebacker Werner.
Werner did a nice job of stringing that thing out horizontally. I mean, this group is so stout up in front, you've got to be able to stretch them a little bit.
When you consider their front, Davenport, they traded first-round picks to go up and get him. Shai Tuttle's a big man. Unyamata's a big man. Cameron Jordan now in his 11th year. Great pass rusher, but stout against the run. They're talented. Inside the 3, second and goal with 1:50 to go. Tannehill throws it quickly to Brown, but a penalty marker comes out. Titans weren't set.
Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 86, 5-yard penalty, second down.
So Ferkser was not set.
That's 2 on Ferkser doing that. I mean, those are unforced errors. That's a mental error. You can't have that. That's his second one.
So the ball back at the 8 now, second and goal. Brown and Johnson to the right. Peterson is the running back. Let's see what's going on here.
Please reset the game clock to 1 minute 50 seconds.
That's
150
right.
on the game clock.
It had gone, 2 seconds had run off. 6-6 the score, 1:50 remaining in the first half. Saints down to 1 timeout. Titans second and goal at the New Orleans 8. Saints have a touchdown and a missed extra point. The Titans with 2 field goals in the red zone. 3 receivers to the right, Peterson to the left. Tannehill looking, steps up, going to run it forward and stop just short of the 5-yard line. Unyamata is the man who gets him with help from Tuttle. It'll bring up third down. Tannehill thought he saw something and just couldn't quite get through there. Picked up 2 yards on the play.
Well, this defense is just really reactionary, and they're very, very quick.
Second best red zone defense in the NFL. We mentioned that earlier, and they are performing up to the level of their ranking. What do you like here, Coach?
I still think we've got to give Tannehill a run-pass option here, Mike. They're so stout to run the ball against. We are going to have to try to get, if they're playing man, we need a one-on-one matchup. That's what we had then on the touchdown that was called back to A.J. Brown. You're going to have to put it in Tannehill's hands with a run-pass option.
Saints out of timeouts with 1:44 to go in the half. Titans have not been able to do anything to finish a drive so far today. Johnson wide to the left, Swaim, Ferkser, and Brown to the right. McNichols on the left hip of Tannehill on 3rd down and goal at the 6. Tannehill dropping, looking, throwing in the end zone, incomplete, and there's pass interference. Ferkser was interfered with on the play by Davis.
All right, that gives Ferkser a little bit of absolution for his past sins there through the flag.
Pass interference. Defense, number 56. Spotted the foul. Automatic. First down.
Here comes the big unit. Carter, Pruitt, and Brewer reporting as eligible. The Titans have seen 2 penalties keep them alive down here. Ball is right in the middle of the field at the 1.
Well, that's big, too, now, because Sean Payton's out of timeouts, too, Mike.
Carter is the fullback. Peterson is the tailback. Tannehill under center. The Titans go up the middle, and it's a finger roll. Touchdown, Tannehill.
That's really a good call because they were geared up for a lead. You could tell the way they were set in there. They were geared up for a run lead. That's really nice then.
Tannehill just sneaking and powering behind the left guard Saffold and the center Jones into the end zone to get the Titans on the board. And for Tannehill, his 5th rushing touchdown of the year.
Linebackers were awful deep then, too.
Here's Bullock for point. Snap, set. Bullock's kick is up, and his kick. Good! 1:38 remaining in the first half. Titans 13, Saints 6. Comes downfield. He's going to have a chance to return it as he circles to his left field at the 5. To the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and he's taken down as he crosses the 30-yard line. Matthias Farley and DeZubnar combined to get him there. Scary moment, though. Looked like that might really open up.
He hits it so quick.
Saints young kicker Brian Johnson has a 52-yarder this year. So in essence, to give Johnson a chance, they need about 30 yards.
Sean Payton's offenses have always been very, very good in 2-minute situations.
Simeon, the quarterback, 7 of 11 passing for 94 yards and a touchdown. Simeon dropping, throwing short, gets it to Ingram. Ingram is out across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Tackled inbounds by Molden. Clock continues to run. 1:20 and counting. That's enough for a first down. Simeon drops, looks, fires downfield. It's dropped. Incomplete, intended for Johnson. He dropped the ball at the Titan 49, stopping the clock with 1:08 to go. For the Saints, not the worst thing that could have happened.
No, but Johnson was trying to run before he caught it. But that's what they're going to do. They were going to try to check down, and get you to bite the cheese, and then try to go over the top of you.
2nd down and 10. Saints at their own 44. Ingram now on the right hip of Simeon. Bunch set of 3 receivers to the right. Simeon has time, fires downfield. Man is there, catching it, but falling down inbounds, and now ruled out of bounds, is going to be Harris at the 35, and a Titan is down back at the 35 of the Saints. It's a Daney. And with Bud Dupree already out of this game, that is really, really scary. Titans will be charged a timeout because of the injury stoppage inside of 2 minutes. So the Titans have 2 timeouts remaining. Nice throw by Simeon, finding Harris in that space in the zone.
Well, he hit that sweet spot, that 7 route between the deep safety and the underneath dropper. Went right over the top of Jayon Brown and right in front of the safety. Like Danny was dragged down.
Well, did it look like he fell and then the tackle fell on him, Hurst?
I think that was part of it too.
Titans woefully thin, and I know you listening to Titans radio are sick of hearing us talk about the injury and depth situations. But if you follow this team, you know it has been a regular part of the show.
No, it's not an excuse, it's reality.
It is reality. And if a Daney can't go, then Landry is the last true outside linebacker on the roster available today. Now, Dzubnar can do some of it. Daney is up, walking off the field under his own power. Let's hope he was just dinged a little bit, and now he's going to be okay. But he's walking very slowly to the sideline.
Well, again, I mean, that's a big completion, and that's what I say. 2-minute offenses against Sean Payton is dangerous. We've already seen it right now. They've moved a long way in a short period of time.
At the Titan 35 with a minute to go and the clock stopped, Simeon and company have had time to figure out the next play. Titans are actually going to put Joe Jones in to rush the passer. He plays special teams generally. Titans show blitz. Here they come. Simeon under some heat. Steps up in trouble. Sack! Jeffrey Simmons is there with Joe Jones. $100 to Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee from Kroger. Saints get on the ball after losing 4 yards. 40 seconds to go. Simeon on 2nd and 14. Feels pressure. Looking. Being chased. Sack! Harold Landry with another 100 for Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee from Kroger. Now down to 20 seconds and counting. It's 3rd and 17. Simeon dropping, firing, but the play has been stopped as a Saint has moved on the play. Going to be procedure. And the Saints are out of timeouts.
False start. Offense, number 76. Because this foul occurred with the clock running under 2 minutes, there's a 10-second runoff applied. Please remove 10 seconds from the game clock to 3 seconds.
All right. So now that moves the ball back 5 yards to the 47. A.J. Brown checks in to go deep. Simeon does not have a massive arm, so you got to be careful of the underneath stuff here, too.
You're 100% right, Mike.
Thank you.
They put 5 seconds on the clock now. Titans have 4 men very deep.
We're going to take a timeout.
Vrabel takes a timeout. Wants to make sure he has the right group on the field, but back-to-back sacks take the Saints out of field goal range, and the fact that they were out of timeouts just crushing.
Well, look, in the first half, you talk about step-up moments all the time in National Football League games. That was a step-up moment for this defense then. Huge, huge back-to-back sacks. That was really, really big-time ball then. After they'd given up a big completion.
And had the injury to a Daney, who's in the tent right now. Actually, out of the tent, a Daney now walking to the locker room. So the Saints with 3 receivers to the right, Mark Ingram in the backfield on the left hip of Simeon. Dzubnar in the game to rush the passer. Titans coming after Simeon. Simeon throws short to Troutman, who tries to get out of bounds, but he does not before the half ends. Great job by the Titans defense to close the first half, and Tennessee leads New Orleans at the intermission 13-6.
First half Titans action.
In the end zone, one hand, block!
On Titans Radio.
Put this one in the bank.
Here is the voice of the Titans, Mike Keith, and coach Dave McGinnis.
All right, Titans got the touchdown. It was hard work. Took a couple of penalties to keep it going, but they do punch it in the end zone. And here's some good news. Ola Adeni is back on the field to cover this kickoff.
That is good news. We need all the reinforcements we can get at that position.
Bud Dupree already been declared out with an injury to his midsection that he sustained, I guess, right in the first series, the abdominal injury occurring pretty much right off the bat. And so the Titans already down at that spot in terms of numbers. Of course, the big story yesterday, the Titans putting Julio Jones on IR. And Coach Mack, when you think about it, I mean, it makes total sense as he's battled that hamstring.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 3 weeks now to get it right without even worrying about trying to practice or trying to see if he was going to be healthy on Sunday. So, you know, hopefully he can get that thing squared away in 3 weeks.
And he gets the bye week following the 3-week period. So, you know, give him a month. You hope he can be straight for December and January.
Yes.
Bullock to kick off. Harris is deep. Bullock strikes this well. Harris going to bring it out of the end zone to the 5, to the 10, to the 15. He's hit. He lost the ball. Cole with the big hit. Mad scramble for the football inside the 20. Carter looked like he had a great shot at it. Did he get it? Dylan Cole with a pop. Waiting for a signal. Titan ball.
Dylan Cole. Nice job, son.
See who comes out of there with it. Quite a fight, but it's Carter. I thought I saw him down at the bottom. I like his fighting spirit. I felt like he could win it here. Cole with a massive hit. And look at Carter just scrambling at the bottom of the pile. The Titans will have it in the Pinnacle scoring zone to begin the second half. Visit TitansBanking.com to learn about our convenient mobile banking. Pinnacle, the official bank of your Tennessee Titans.
That's so critical, so critical. What a solid play.
In the shotgun, Tannehill with Peterson in the backfield. Give Peterson right up the middle. Nearly 5 yards as he gets it just inside the 15. Jordan with the tackle.
Very nice job there. And again, you got to feed off of that energy. This whole place exploded once Dylan Cole exploded on the returner. Now we've got to continue to feed off of this energy. Nice job right there on first down. 5 yards, as I said, against this run defense is a win on first down.
Foreman is now in the game at running back. Titans offset the eye to the left. Carter is the fullback. Now he resets into a straight eye. 2 receivers to the right. Second down. Titans going to run with Foreman. Foreman moving the pile. Stopped just short of the 10-yard line. Tackle made there by Jordan again. It'll be third down. We'll call it 2.
That's the most productive back-to-back runs we have had against this number 1 rush defense in the National Football League this afternoon. Nice place to get it started.
You like 3rd and 2 as well, Coach.
You love 3rd and 2. I mean, you're ahead of the chains now, so the whole playbook is open to you down here in this low red zone.
McNichols on the right hip of Tannehill is in the gun. 2 receivers either way. 3rd down and 2 at the 11. Tannehill motions A.J. Brown into the backfield. Now motions him across. Tannehill looking, stepping up, throwing complete. Johnson at the 5. Johnson tackled by Lattimore around the 1. What a throw.
Shallow crosser, man-to-man. Very great. And he did a nice job of looking off because there was a low hole rat there to take care of that low crosser. He looked him off, and then he hit him. Nice throw, nice catch.
Marcus Johnson's 4th catch of the ball game puts the Titans at the 1. He's nearing 100 yards receiving. Give him 93 to be exact. Peterson on the right hip of Tannehill. 3 receivers tight to the right. Tannehill swings it out. Peterson on the right side trying to drive his way forward. No gain on the play. Nice job by Jordan and Davis.
Really, really quick. I mean, you can see the speed of Davis on that thing coming back across.
Might have lost about a half yard, actually. We'll call it 2nd and goal at the 2. Titans 13, Saints 6. 12:24 to go, third quarter. Carter back in at fullback.
Saints defense gets very, very stingy down here.
Titans come with Brewer as the extra tight end to the left. No wide receivers. Play fake. Tannehill looking, throwing, catching, scoring. Touchdown! Titans! Michael Pruitt again!
Oh, what a great look! They were quivering back there on defense, getting ready to jump off the edge of the cliff. Great job, play action, I formation, drew everybody up inside. This is such a big development here at the start of the second half. This was nice.
Here's Bullock for point. The takeaway and the finish. Snap, set. Bullock's kick is up, and his kick is good! Titans 20, Saints 6. 12:02 to go in the third. Michael Pruitt, tied for the team lead in touchdown catches, wasn't even on the roster at the end of training camp.
I'm glad he's on the roster now.
Yep. It says a lot about so many of these guys. Dylan Cole, who just made the play, he was activated last Friday. They flew him in last Friday when they were short on linebackers. He's been back with his team 9 days.
That's kind of been the blueprint for this Titans team this year.
Bullock kicking off. Harris is deep. See if he stays in the end zone this time. Coming out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and he is cut down as he crosses the 20. Farley is the man who tripped him up. He made it to the 25 after stumbling forward. And so the Titan defense, well rested. They did not have to come out for the first series of the second half because of the turnover on the opening kickoff of the second half.
Well, they need to take advantage of that. As you said, that stolen possession. They need to take advantage of that.
Simeon, 10 of 15, 133 yards and a touchdown, sacked 4 times. Simeon's going to throw it, swings it out to Taysom Hill. He's hit, lost the ball, and it ends up being an incomplete pass. Great job by the defensive back Fulton, who had a big hit on Taysom Hill.
Nice job by Fulton. That's what we're talking about, spot tackles, and you spot tackle before they can get their feet in the ground. Sometimes you can knock it loose. Nice job.
Callaway to the left. Receiver in motion, Smith. Going to give a handoff to Mark Ingram, and that's going to go for a yard. Titans welcome him to the party as Simmons is there first. There were helpers, 4 different Titans in on it, and now it's 3rd down and 9.
All right, they're behind the chains. We've got to take advantage of this. Great job of stonewalling the run. Now you've got to take advantage of this. You've got the advantage of the chains. Let's make it work.
Taysom Hill has come into the game. Saints 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. Now Hill goes out of the game. He was going to be in as a receiver. Saints are confused. They were never set, and there's the penalty, I think, or a timeout. The timeout would actually be better for the Titans long term as we're in the second half.
It was a late substitution by the offense, so the play was shut down. We're going to still play 3rd down.
What?
Coach, he said there's a late I'm going to repeat.
I mean, I understand what he said.
All right, well, I'm just going to repeat it for you so you won't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
Are you mad at him?
No, I'm just confused. They had 14 guys in the huddle at one point. Oh, well, 3rd and 9. 11:14 to go in the third. Titans trying to get off the field. 6 defensive backs in the game. Simeon drops, throws incomplete. Troutman heard him knocking, and he stopped, reached out the right hand, and the ball hit it and fell harmlessly to the grass here at Nissan Stadium. Brown was defending and was going to rip him. And now I think Adaney has had to drop to a knee again. He's hurting. As Adaney is being attended to, he was injured on the last drive of the first half. Titans have to guard against fakes. With Taysom Hill as the personal protector.
Oh, you're right. You're 100% right. And the way this game is going, absolutely they do.
Well, the Saints don't have a lot of offensive weapons. Jameis Winston had his knee surgery, so he's done for the year. Michael Thomas is not going to play this year. Alvin Kamara is not here today. So they're going to have to manufacture something.
And that's why you've got to stay alert. Taysom Hill's walking around up there talking a lot, too.
Titans keeping an eye on Taysom Hill on 4th and 9. Gillikin takes the snap. It's a wobbly spiral that turns over. Rodgers asks for and makes the fair catch. Man, it's good having a good punt returner. He saved the Titans several yards. By the way, flag down back on the other side of the field. Titans would have it at the 33 if the penalty is not on them.
Probably going to be holding. That's usually what happens when it's called
During
like
the kick,
that.
Personal foul, face mask, receiving team, number 24.
Wow.
Correction.
Number 24 of the kicking team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
15-yard penalty added from the play. First down, Tennessee.
Means the Titans are going to start at their own 48-yard line. So it's a windy day. The wind is goofy. Chester Rogers comes up and makes an excellent fair catch at the 33, probably saving you a bunch of yardage, and then you get the penalty on top of it, and the Titans are going to begin this drive near midfield. Titans by 14 with the ball, 11:04 to go in the third.
Mike and Mac, the Titans, and you. Your team is getting ready for the next play. This is Titans Radio.
1045, The Zone.
Titans at the 48-yard line with a first down. Peterson is the back. Peterson on the right side with a cutback move and is pushed forward to the 50-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Granderson with the tackle.
Trying to run an outside zone cutback. And again, an excellent defense by the Saints all the way across. Front side and back side.
Titans changing personnel here. On 2nd down and 8, right at midfield, leading 20-6 with 10:35 to go in the third. Marcus Johnson, 4 catches, 93 yards wide to the left. Tannehill gives it. McNichols into Saints territory on a delay, picks up a couple. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Tuttle with the tackle. Now we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Across the Mid-South, the Titans play here. This is Titans Radio.
This is your official home for Titans football.
Touchdown, Titans!
WGFX-FM Gallatin, Nashville. 1045 The Zone.
And Lewan is down as we return. So Taylor Lewan, who did not play last Sunday night, has gone down, and he's going to have to come out for at least a play. So the Titans starting 5 in the offensive line, and I'm talking about Lewan, Saffold, Jones, Davis, and Quessenberry, is still not going to complete a game with all 5 starters playing every snap. They have not had one this year.
Nope.
Lewan heads into the tent as he'll have to be replaced by Kendall Lamb on 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6 at the Saints' 48-yard line. Titans 1 of 6, make that 2 of 7 on 3rd downs. Tannehill in trouble. He's sacked. That's Davenport. Looks like came right over Kendall Lamb.
He did. Came right over the top of him. I mean, but that's what you do. Somebody fresh comes in, you go right after their throat. And he did.
Titans waste very good field position. Kern's going to try to pin the Saints deep, however, on what is 4th down and 13 now.
Yeah, he just took Lamb right back into Tannehill's lap.
Snap is good. Punt is away. Well, that was close. Harris asks for the fair catch and makes it inside the 15-yard line with Westbrook Akina standing right in front of him. Saints have blocked fully or partially 4 punts over the last 2 seasons. They nearly had a 5th.
Good or bad, Coach Mack calls it. So look out, referees. This is Titans Radio.
104.5 The Zone.
Saints from their own 13-yard line, first down. 9:05 to go in the third. They give it to Mark Ingram. Ingram tries to come out the backside and is able to do so running left and gets out to the 19-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play, making the tackle Fulton with help from Landry. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
They bounced back to the outside. We had a defender there, an overhang defender that missed a tackle on him.
Monty Rice has lost a shoe, so the Titans got to run another linebacker out there. It's going to be DeZubnar as the Saints are going with an extra offensive lineman to the right, Clapp, on 2nd down and 4. Titans with 4 down linemen. Simeon, play fake and a deep drop. Throws ball tipped in, complete. Titans were able to bat the ball at the line of scrimmage. I think it was Naquan Jones who already has a sack in this game, and now it's 3rd down and 4.
That was a big play because the Titans were a little bit discombobulated in there because Rice had to come off the field.
And here comes Taysom Hill into the lineup. See where he goes in this set. He lines up as a receiver wide to the left on 3rd down and 4. Simeon in the gun. Simeon under some heat, throws, got it complete. Smith at the 30, Smith at the 35, Smith out to the 40. Finally, Byard gets him on the ground there. Big gain of 21 yards for the Saints on 3rd down with 8:05 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Again, shallow crosser, transcontinental across the field. You've got it. You can't let them have that much time to get across the field.
Ola Adani is back in the lineup. 3 receivers to the right, including Hill. Simeon going to run Washington to the left. He's got 3 yards. Tackle by Brown with help from Rice as we get a Pinnacle sideline report. Amy Wells.
Mikey, Taylor Lewan is in the tent, but it appears that he's just getting some fluids, doing a little replenishing.
Is that also what was going on with Adani, Amy?
Absolutely, Mike. He came out, got an IV, and now is back on the field.
All right. 2nd down. Hill is the quarterback. Washington, Dwayne Washington is on his left. At the 44. Hill takes the snap. He's going to throw it. Looks right. Fires, got it complete to Troutman. He's into Titans territory. Rice is there to get him down with Hooker at the 48-yard line.
Too much time to throw then. That was his 4th option then, Mike. He had all 5 receivers out. That was his 4th option.
Simeon coming back in. Hill is going to stay in the lineup. 6:45 to go in the 3rd. Titans lead by 14. Ingram is the running back. Simeon looks over a 4-man front. Takes the snap, play fake. Simeon rolling to the right, in trouble. Hit as he throws, he's got it complete to Hill. At the 40, Hill to the 35, and he is run out of bounds at the 33. Hooker took the worst part of that lick.
Again, play action. They're hurting the Titans. Crossing routes. Crossing routes are hurting the Titans here. The last 2 plays that have eaten up chunks have been crossing routes from the defensive left to the defensive right.
Ingram and Hill come off. Callaway back in as a receiver as the Titans trying to find an answer in this sequence. Playing 5 defensive backs right now. Simeon motions Harris, gives the ball to Washington, and he's down to the 30-yard line, picking up 3. Second effort. Murchison with the tackle.
Run game setting up their play-action crosser game because they're not gaining much running, but it's setting up play-action cross game.
Saints going with a big lineup, and so the Titans going with 4 defensive linemen. 3 receivers to the right. Simeon on second down. Looking, firing, got it complete. It's Ingram with a nice catch and move. From the 25, he goes inside the 20 to the 19. Brown, who had slipped, rallied to get him down. But Ingram is a nifty receiver, better than you would think. He's certainly not Kamara coach, but pretty good in his own right.
Well, Jayon's got to keep his feet under him right then. He got overextended. That's why I'm talking about spot tackle. That spot tackle was short of the first. Now all of a sudden they move the chains inside the 20.
4:49 and counting in the third quarter. Ingram is the running back. Now the all-time leading rusher in Saints history. They hand it going around right in to the speedy Harris. He is grabbed by Rice and is taken out of bounds. Where are they going to put it? Inside the 15 at the 13. He gained 6 yards. Landry will be credited with the final tackle.
No, that was just pure speed then, Mike. That thing wasn't even a block very well. That's just speed.
He went to Assumption in Worcester, Massachusetts, 5'6", 170. And man, he can run. 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and 4. Simeon dropping. Ball batted away and incomplete. It was Autry. Autry knocked it down at the line of scrimmage, and that brings up 3rd down and 4.
Great job of Autry matching the hand to the quarterback's hand. That's a big-time play. That's an art that you have to learn. Nice job by Autry.
Saints 2 of 7 on 3rd downs. Crowd gets loud with 4 minutes to go in the third. Three receivers to the right, Smith, Harris, and White. Flip play, Ingram on the right side. He's to the 10, he's to the 5, he's into the end zone. Great call by Sean Payton. And the 2009 Heisman Trophy winner, Mark Ingram, goes 13 yards into the end zone.
Belly flip, very poorly played by the Titans out there on the left perimeter. Belly flip play, they caught him, they out-leveraged him, touchdown.
Nice drive by the Saints. As Ingram takes it into the end zone for his 64th career rushing touchdown. Here's Johnson for point. Snap, set, Johnson's kick is up, and his kick is no good. Wide left. 3:54 to go in the third. Your score, Tennessee 20, New Orleans 12. Saints 11 plays, 87 yards, 5:11 off the clock. Mark Ingram's 13-yard run. Missed extra point. It's 20-12 Titans, 3:54 remaining in the quarter. So we knew this one would probably be exactly like this, a fist fight.
Yeah, it's a fist fight. You saw that last drive. Sean Payton started to pull out a lot of different things formationally and also a lot of different things personnel-wise.
Johnson to kick off to Marcus Johnson. Kick comes downfield. The wind holds it up. Very short kick, bounces at the 15. Marcus Johnson at the 20, looking for room, and is taken down at the 24. That really could have been disaster. Gray with the tackle. But man.
That was really strange. That thing just went up there and died. I mean, it just hung up there.
Titans need to go get points. Turn this momentum around.
They need to possess this ball for a while, for sure.
Just short of the 25-yard line. Titans going with Brewer as an extra tight end. He's to the left. They run Foreman. Foreman has a yard, maybe 2. Unyamata is in on the tackle along with Tuttle. It'll be second down.
Now the Titans will start changing personnel group.
Taylor Lewan is back in the game at left tackle after having to leave for an IV. 2 receivers either side. Tannehill on second and long. Motion Swaim across. Going to give it to McNichols. McNichols is hit right away, falls forward and gets about a yard. Williams, the defensive back, came flying in, screaming down to make the hit, and now it's 3rd down and 8.
Again, lag draw. You can see why this defense is number 1 against the run. That's exactly the way they have played all season.
Titans with just over 50 yards rushing in this game. Tannehill 14 of 20, 160 and a touchdown. Going to have to throw it here. 3rd down and 8 at the 27. Tannehill under pressure. Throws it at the feet of Ferkser because he knows there's trouble. Davenport had that all the way. Not much of a series by the offense.
That's really bad series. That's really bad series followed by an 87-yard drive. You're going to have to regain some control of this football game, and now it has to start against their offense again with a dangerous returner back there getting ready to receive it.
Kern punting with what appears to be a very strong wind right now. Snap is good. Punt is away. High spiral that turns over. Harris going to let it go out of bounds. Looks like it's inside the 30 as they don't give Harris a chance. Want to see where the official is going to say it went out. He keeps walking forward.
Stop.
There he is, 27-yard line. I said inside the 30.
You're right.
If I'm on Price is Right, I would have won the Mountain Man game, the Yodeler. Been 3.
We need to play some defense here, Mike. Much better than we did that last series.
Yeah, no yodeling. Just get after him.
Get after him.
27-yard line. Saints with the ball down 8, 2:21 to go in the 3rd. Titans right now appear to have lost their momentum.
They have.
Their juice.
They got to gain it back.
Simeon with Ingram behind him. Ingram 10 carries, 39 yards and a touchdown. Extra offensive lineman at tight end to the left. Give it to Ingram. Fulton is there waiting on him. He pitches it back to Simeon, and Simeon is going to throw it away. He got outside the pocket being chased by Landry. It would have been a big loss. And I think that was the design anyway with the receivers flying down the field. I think that was going to be a return to sender anyhow. Fulton blew it up.
That's exactly what happened. Fulton blew it up. But you can see how deep into the playbook Sean Payton is going in this ball game.
We talked about he would have to be creative, and he was looking to be there. 2nd and 10. Simeon going to give Ingram a crack. Ingram coming to the left. Will get to the 30 and just beyond, and then he is belted by Rice. It'll be 3rd down.
That was a grown man tackle by Rice then, because Ingram is hard to knock off of his pegs, and that was a great hit.
You know, watching Georgia yesterday makes you more impressed that Monty Rice was part of that defense last year.
Oh,
they got some folks.
Grown men, dudes.
If you can get on the field at Georgia on defense, you can play.
You're a dude.
3rd down and 7. Simeon to throw it. Fires deep down the middle. Jenkins comes over the top, tips it, and it's nearly intercepted. Incomplete. Intended for White. Jenkins and Byard were there. So now the punter, Gillikin, comes in, and he'll be punting into this wind, which continues to be very stiff. 1:31 to go in the 3rd. That means the Saints will have that wind in the 4th quarter.
Nice overlap coverage then by Jenkins and Byard on that takeoff route.
Titans are Watching very closely for Taysom Hill again. Gillikin takes the snap. Punt is away. It's very high. Rogers asks for the fair catch and makes it in front of Gray at the 26-yard line. Excellent punt. So can the Titans figure out something offensively? They have 206 yards of total offense on 41 plays. They are just 2 of 9 on third downs, 53 yards rushing, 153 yards passing. The difference in this game right now is a turnover.
Turnovers, exactly right. We got to generate some yards between the 20s here.
Foreman is the running back. Titans offset the eye to the right. Play fake. Tannehill rolling right. Gets outside. Fires. Completes to Swain, who is thrown out of bounds by Jenkins at the 32-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Again, Tannehill was under some pressure off that play action rolling to his hand, but the 5 yards is valuable.
That's that Jordan. Man, what a career he's had.
Oh.
287-pounder with nearly 100 career sacks. High formation for the Titans on 2nd and 5. 53 seconds to go in the quarter. Tannehill drops the snap. It's rolling free. The Titans recover it at the 38-yard line. It's Brown. Tannehill lost the snap. It got kicked forward, and alertly, A.J. Brown pounces on it, and the Titans have a first down.
What a heads-up play by A.J. Brown. That could have been disaster. It was disaster, but a great play by A.J. Brown.
Tannehill says, I'm going to let the third quarter clock run out after that. Somebody was in church this morning. Good idea. At the end of 3, Titans 20, Saints 12. Here it's the Titans 20 and the Saints 12 as we begin the fourth quarter. The Saints outgained the Titans in the third quarter 88-23, but the Titans only had to drive 19 yards for a touchdown after the fumble caused by Dylan Cole and recovered by Torrey Carter on the second half kickoff. Titans have 211 yards of total offense, 53 rushing, 158 passing. They've had it for 23-13. Saints, 244 total yards, 76 rushing, 168 passing. For the Titans, Tannehill 15 of 22, 165 and a touchdown. Marcus Johnson, the leading receiver, 4 for 93. First down for the Titans at the 38-yard line. Now moving right to left on your radio dial. Foreman is the running back. He has 9 carries for 25 yards. Tannehill drops, fires, got it complete to Marcus Johnson. He makes the catch outside the 40. Lattimore will tackle him at the 44. Gain of 6 on the play. 45-yard line. Well, let's see. They spot at the 45. They do. Titans get on the ball. So that means he's got 100 yards. On 2nd down and 3, Tannehill calling it at the line. Saints have 10 guys in the box. Going to run Foreman on the right side. Foreman will drive forward and will get it outside the 46. Not near his first down, however. It brings up 3rd down as the Titans send in McNichols and Rogers on 3rd down and a long one, Coach Mack.
Yeah, it is. 3rd down, long one. That's an outside zone. They were just trying to crease that defensive left side. They were able to a little bit, just a squinch of it.
Titans 2 of 9 on 3rd downs. Again, the Saints have 10 in the box. Now they drop off a little. Play fake. Tannehill firing, got Swaim. Should have enough for the first down as Swaim makes the catch at the 49-yard line. Another official is coming in to maybe say Swaim didn't catch it. See what the spot looks like. It's the 49-yard line, and it is a first down.
I don't know what the other official was doing. As you said, I saw him run in also. They're still discussing something with the side judge. We're good.
It is a first down. Sean Payton does not appear to be throwing a challenge flag, so the Titans convert the 3rd down and keep the ball. Going to give it to Foreman on the left side. Foreman is into Saints territory. Tackled there by Roach as he picks up 3 yards to the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Again, you just mentioned Roach's name. They've got some guys they can roll in there on that front. This is a very stout defensive front. You just got to keep hammering at it.
Three receivers to the right, including Fitzpatrick with Brown and Rogers. Tannehill now motions Brown. Now sends it back to the right. Fakes the backward pass. They're going to screen it to Foreman. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, cut back 10, and Williams gets him on the ground inside the 10-yard line at about the 9.
Big time play. That's a great call by Todd Downing. Absolutely fabulous. They used A.J. Brown as an eye candy decoy motion and then reverse jet motion, fakes it to him. That was a beautiful play call against a very aggressive defensive front.
The Titans have entered the Pinnacle scoring zone. For more on Titans banking from Pinnacle, visit titansbanking.com for all the details. Titans going with an Emery and Henry formation. 4 men wide to the left. In the middle, they throw quick screen. Fitzpatrick on the right side, and he falls down. Wasn't going to get there anyway, as the Saints didn't take the cheese, and he goes down at the 9 for no gain. Williams credited with the tackle, so Fitzpatrick's first career catch, uneventful.
Well, they had 3 people over 2 over there. He really didn't have a chance.
Saints defended that well with 11:50 to go. By the way, Jeff Swaim has headed to the tent and is now back out on the sidelines, catching his breath. At the 9, Peterson on 2nd down and goal. He is lined up on the left hip of Tannehill. Tannehill drops, looks, slung down by the head, taken down at the 17-yard line by Davenport. Got him around the neck. Davenport with a vicious lick as he beat Lewan badly.
Yeah, Davenport beat Lewan really bad, took him to his knees.
So it's 3rd and goal at the 17. Titans need points here to make it a 2-score game. So I think you're probably going to be careful here.
Yes, absolutely.
Tannehill getting everyone lined up. 5 on the play clock. Vrabel's going to ask for a timeout.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
He did not get it called in
Still
time.
3rd down.
He walked down to call it, but the delay of game penalty cost the Titans 5 yards. And with the wind like it is right now,
that's my thought exactly, Mike.
This would be a 40-yarder if the Titans don't make another yard. Saints are set to come with pressure. Tannehill under center. Going to give it to McNichols up the middle, and he got the 5 back. Davenport with the tackle at the 18-yard line. So the screen pass to Foreman keyed this opportunity, and now Randy Bullock going to have to battle this wind. Amy Wells, Pinnacle sideline report. It's not a long kick, but it's a big wind, right?
Yes, it's a big wind. We've seen gusts up to 25 miles an hour, and they're going across the field, so from sideline to sideline.
Right hash, 36 yards. Snap, set, kick. Good! Randy Bullock, clutch. The wind held it up. Didn't know if it would ever get through, but it does, and the Titans lead 23-12 with 10 minutes and a single tick left in this game at Nissan Stadium. Kicking off into the wind, Bullock with Harris deep. He's going to go with the squibber down the middle. Picked up by Washington at the 20, and he falls down at the 25, and then Farley is going to get him and wrap him up just as he crosses the 30. Matthias Farley in on the tackle. So they didn't want to hang one up there.
And that structurally was a pretty good idea.
Didn't want to hang one up there for Deontay Harris. See if this defense has got a little wind to them. Simeon, 13 of 24, 179 and a touchdown. Taysom Hill, 2 of 2 for 11 yards.
It'll be alert for something deep, Mike. He's got the win now the rest of this quarter.
9:54 remaining. Simeon, under pressure, floats it downfield. He's got Ingram on the wheel route, 50, 40, and Brown takes him down from behind inside the 35-yard line.
There it is. Yeah, I know it's going down the field. He beat Jayon Brown on the wheel route.
That's why they wanted Mark Ingram back.
Absolutely.
Made the trade less than 2 weeks ago to get him back from the Houston Texans, where he began his career at the Titans 34. Simeon down by 11. Sees Autry jump off sides.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
He saw he saw Simeon move his hands.
Yep.
And that's what got him.
Need to get their composure back on defense and get a stop here.
29-yard line of the Titans, 1st and 5. Washington is on the left hip of Simeon. Having a hard time getting his guys lined up. Simeon empties the backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Simeon dropping, firing downfield. Johnson is wide open at the 10, dragging tacklers inside the 5, and he is taken down at approximately the 3.
Hit the double seam route against 3 deep. It's been way too easy this drive, Mike.
Saints at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. And the big thing here is it's taken them less than 2 minutes.
2 long throws.
Jawan Johnson making that catch. Now Hill's lined up at tailback. Simeon is the quarterback. Now Ingram comes in, and he will run behind Hill on the right side. Titans stack it up well, and yet Ingram keeps pounding. He's down to the 2. Byard with the tackle.
Right, again, ball's on the 3-yard line. Look for a lot of motion, eye candy in the backfield, a lot of misdirection. The last time they were down here, they scored on a belly flip, going away from jet motion. There are a lot of things that he does down here to distract your eyes.
Coach Mack is correct. They will spot it at the 3. Simeon with Ingram on his right hip. 3 receivers to the left. Simeon looking left, firing in the flat. It's caught by Smith, who is hit and driven back at the goal line. There's a penalty marker in the end zone. This may be pass interference on New Orleans.
I think it is.
Pass interference. Offense, number 1. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Coach Mack, what is the rule about a legal pick? Is it within a yard of the line of scrimmage?
It's within a yard of the line of scrimmage. That was about 4 yards deep in the end zone.
Callaway started blocking on Molden right away, drove him into the end zone. So now the ball back at the 13 with 7:25 to go. It's 2nd and goal. Titans get a break. Can they get an answer here on defense? Hill is the quarterback. He empties the backfield. Hill takes the snap. Going to run on the left side. Hill inside the 10, down to about the 7. Tackled there by Landry. It's 3rd and goal.
Does run all the way, clearly.
Simeon coming back in. He's got the veteran Kenny Stills entering the lineup with him. Good red zone receiver, yeah. Kenny Stills.
Kenny Stills has caught a lot of fade routes in his career.
He's on the right side with Smith and Callaway. Simeon in the gun. Takes the snap. Simeon looking left. His receiver fell down. He's in trouble. He throws in the back of the end zone. It's caught where? Out of the end zone. There is a flag in the end zone, however. A flag in the end zone, and they're going to get the Titans for holding. So the catch wouldn't have counted because
defense, number 31. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
All right, this will put the football at about the 3.5, they'll say the 4.
Gives them a new set of downs. They got Byard there trying to hold on in that bunch.
Saints at the 4. They bring in Taysom Hill. He will be in the game with Simeon. Titans going with their goal line defense now. Hill sneaking out, lining up as a tight end on the right. Simeon firing on the right side. The pass incomplete. Intended for Smith. Big hit by Fulton.
Great short area quickness and trigger by Fulton then.
Second down and goal at the 4. 6:24 remaining. Titans lead the game 23-12. It has been a fist fight all day. Danico Autry and Amani Hooker back in the lineup. I formation. Armah is the fullback. He can handle the ball. They give it to Ingram on the left side. He is stacked up, and he is knocked down where? He's short of the goal line. I'll wait for a spot. Looks like it's going to be about the 2, maybe inside the 2. It brings up third down. Making the tackle is Rice.
Great downhill tackle by Rice then.
It is going to be inside the 2. Titans fighting for every blade of grass right now. Defense just looking for something. At the 2. Rolling to his right, Simeon in trouble, throws it in the back of the end zone. It's caught, but where? Out of the end zone. Smith caught it, but he was not able to get the feet down in bounds. So it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit on. No decision here as a field goal pulls you within one score.
One score.
You keep playing the game.
Keep playing the game.
Especially as well as their offense has done the last 2 series.
Absolutely, and as well as their defense is playing too.
Brian Johnson for a college extra point. It's a 20-yarder, left hash. Snap, set, kick is up, and the kick is good. New score with 5:33 remaining. Titans 23, Saints 15. Saints, 8 plays, 67 yards, 4:28 off the clock. Brian Johnson, a 20-yard field goal to make it 23-15 with 5:33 remaining. Bad news for the Titans offensive line. Nate Davis, who missed the last game with a concussion, headed to the locker room right now. So again, the Titans offensive line just can't keep their starters on the field. I would guess Aaron Brewer would go in at right guard, where he played well in Los Angeles.
Yes, he did.
Titans offense got to find a little something here. They want to get to 8-2. They got to take care of the ball and make some yards now. Kick comes downfield. Johnson, from a yard deep in the end zone, wisely takes a knee.
A good decision.
Excellent decision by Marcus Johnson. So here we go. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Titans with an 8-point lead. We head down the stretch at Nissan Stadium. Saints well coached, undermanned, particularly on offense, and yet they're right here again because Sean Payton is so good. 157 wins in his NFL career and a Super Bowl 44 championship as well. Adrian Peterson on the left hip of Tannehill. Give Peterson going up the middle, and he grinds it forward for nearly 5. Peterson now 6 carries for 20 yards. That's what the Titans needed. Tuttle finally got him on the ground.
Yeah, they needed that. Just grind that out. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Swain back in the lineup. Sorry, Coach.
Sorry, Mike. No, play the clock game here too, Mike.
Staying in the huddle, the Titans. By the way, Brewer is in at right guard. 2nd and 5. Tannehill gives Peterson on the left side. Peterson has the first down outside the 30 and outside the 35 to the 36. Onyemata late getting there as the future Hall of Famer blasted forward for 6.
Outside zone, the open side. Nice run. Blocked very well. Let's give that left side of the offensive line some credit on that.
Lewan really with a good kick-out block.
Great kick-out block in by Taylor Lewan.
4:18 and counting. Swaim is the tight end on the left, 3 receivers to the right. Peterson stays in the game. Now Brown motions to the left. Tannehill going to run Peterson, and this time Alexander gets even. It takes him down for a loss of 5 back to the 31. The Saints will use a timeout with 3:52 to play. It'll be 2nd and 15.
And he just shot the gap. He beat Roger Saffold. Roger Saffold needs to come down to get that linebacker that's looping in that A gap.
Taking a look at A.J. Brown right now. They have got poked in the eye. A.J. has not had a big day today, just 1 catch for 16 yards. He does have a 7-yard run. Do you put it in the air here?
Yes.
Fitzpatrick and Westbrook-Akina wide to the left. Swaim and Johnson wide to the right. Tannehill looking, firing over the middle, ball batted up in the air and incomplete. Looked like the receiver was there, but Tuttle, Big Shy Tuttle, the North Carolina native, able to bat it down.
He not only knocked it down, he stopped the clock.
Sure did. 3:48 remaining, and now 3rd down and 15. Titans, if they have to punt, are punting into a stiff breeze. What does Dennis Allen do here defensively for the Saints?
He'll walk up. He'll walk up and show blitz. He'll bring one of them, not both of them.
He does just that. Tannehill going to delay, handoff into McNichols. No gain on the play. McNichols is taken down, and the Saints will use their final timeout with 3:41 to go. 23-15, 3:41 to go. Saints with 1 timeout in the 2-minute warning, and here comes Kern. Remember, the Saints have gotten their hands on 4 punts in the last 2 seasons. 2 of them they have fully blocked. They've partially blocked 2 more. And the return man, Deontay Harris, is fantastic.
And we're kicking against the wind.
Seems to have died down just a wee bit, but let's see what Kern's got. A lot of times he can figure out a club to pull out of his bag in this situation that only Phil Mickelson would have. Snap's good. Punts away. Wobbly spiral way away from Harris, who has to get away from it. It goes out of bounds inside the 30. It's a really good punt considering the circumstances. Saints will have the ball at the 29-yard line. That's a Kern punt.
It's a Kern punt. All right, you're going to get the full force of Sean Payton's play calling here. You have to play defense.
Titans had 4 sacks in the first half, but none in the second half. Could certainly use 1 or 2 or 3 right here. Trevor Siemian, 15 of 28 for 239. Needs a touchdown. Siemian drops. Fires downfield. He's got Callaway, who catches it right at midfield. and they're going to get Byard for a blow to the head. So not only is it going to be a 21-yard completion, it's going to be 15 yards added on at the end.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 31. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. First down.
Looked like he tried to go into his shoulder.
Yeah. They called it. We got to live with it.
34-yard line of the Titans after the penalty and the catch. Still 3:28 remaining. Titans 23, Saints 15. Simeon dropping, looking, firing deep right side for Callaway, and it's batted away by Jenkins. Second down and 10.
You knew with the wind they were going to start taking it deep. Nice play by Jackrabbit.
Trevor Simeon, who started a game here 5 years ago for Denver, and in that game, he threw for 334 yards. Experienced quarterback out of Northwestern. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 10. Simeon dropping, screening right side, going to Ingram. Ingram can't get away from Naquan Jones, grabbing the back of his jersey and ends up holding him to approximately a 5-yard gain as Rice finishes it.
Great job by Naquan Jones. That's a big man recognizing the screen and getting out there laterally to stop it.
Limping off the field, Jeffrey Simmons now. It's 3rd and 5 with 2:52 to go. Ball at the 29-yard line. The line to make is the 24. Smith, Troutman to the left. Kenny Stills and Harris to the right. Simeon from the gun, fading, looking, firing. It's caught. Harris makes the catch inside the 20, and he is going to make it inside the 15-yard line and be taken down at the 12. Making the tackle, Jackson with help from Brown. Titans having to hold on for dear life right here as we are clicking down near the 2-minute warning. The Saints are going to let it run there. They'll have 1st and 10 at the Titan 12. The 2-minute warning brought to you by Delta Dental. Delta Dental has Tennessee's best coverage with dental and vision plans. See all those great Titans highlights and smile big. Visit deltadentaltn.com to see how we can help you. Jeffrey Simmons is back in the game for the Titans. The Saints have the ball 1st and 10 at the 12. 2 minutes remaining and 1 timeout. Dave McGinnis, the playbook is back open
Look
for
at
the
it all
Saints.
to them, Mike. They can run the football here. They can do anything they want because they've got another timeout left, too.
Ingram, who in this ball game has 13 carries for 45 yards, is on the left hip of Simeon. Simeon dropping, looking, ball batted in the air, incomplete. It was intended for Ingram. Rice defending, but the Titans are able to knock it up in the air.
All right, that's 1.
It's 2nd down. Daney is the man who got it.
Trying to throw another crossing route then.
Saints not in any hurry because the clock is stopped with 1:55 to go. Simeon moves his tight end Troutman to the right. Going to give Ingram a carry. Ingram hit by Adaney and taken down inside the 10. Also there, Rice makes it 3rd down. Nice recognition by Adaney.
That's 2.
Taysom Hill has come in. They are leaving Simeon in as the quarterback, but you certainly have to watch for trickery.
Absolutely you do.
This play won't count as they complete a pass on the right side to Harris. but the Saints were never set. A minute 20 remaining and a penalty marker as the Saints never got Hill and Ingram set on the left side.
So they're in a two-man stack, and they're trying to figure out.
Illegal shift.
There you go.
2 men moving at the snap. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
Moves the football back near the 15. We'll call it 3rd and 12. They need the 3 for a first down. They need 15 for a touchdown and a chance to tie. Titans 23, Saints 15. High drama at Nissan Stadium. Simeon in the shotgun. Takes a deep drop. Feels heat. Throws right side for Callaway, who catches it for a touchdown. He got inside Chris Jackson and beat him for a score. And now the New Orleans Saints go for 2 to try to knot the count.
You're right. Through a back shoulder, Callaway beat Jackson. Switch release.
Here comes their big people. They are going with a big unit right now, including Will Clapp. And the Titans are going with their goal line defense as well, having to scramble their personnel in there right now. Ball at the 2, right in the center of the field. This year, Titans opponents are 1 of 2 on 2-point conversions. Taysom Hill is going to take the snap, and the Titans are going to use a timeout. A minute 16 remaining in the game. This game was last knotted at 6 apiece. The Titans led 20-6. They led 23-12. They led 23-15, and now it's 23-21.
Well, Taysom Hill was in there to take that snap, so you know that they've got plenty of stuff to run with him in there. Run, throw, he can throw the jump pass, he can do it all.
Best team in the NFL with a 2-point conversion, the Saints. They've made their last 7.
Well, and that's just because they're really innovative with it, and plus, Hill gives them a lot of options.
Taysom Hill, in this game, 2 of 2 passing for 11 yards, 3 carries, 23 yards, 1 catch, 15 yards. He has Arma, the fullback, on his right hip. Somebody moved. The Saints moved.
False start. Offense, number 82. 5-yard penalty. Still play to try.
So Simeon probably comes back now?
Looks like he is.
Titans have to win 1 play from the 7 to maintain their lead. Simeon with Mark Ingram on his right hip. Callaway to the right. Bunch set of 3 receivers to the left. Simeon takes the snap. Fires. Right side. Receiver not looking. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. Jenkins defending as they went to Ingram on the wheel route. Ingram did not get his head around and did not find the ball in time, and it hit the ground short. Jenkins may have even gotten a little piece of it.
He did. He got it. Jayon Brown was in good shape, but it was going to be underthrown to him. Good job of Jackrabbit sloughing off and coming over and getting 2 hands on it.
So now the Titans have to withstand an onside kick. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Titans Radio.
This is your official home for Titans football.
Touchdown, Titans!
WGFX-FM Gallatin, Nashville. 104.5 The Zone.
Brian Johnson has not tried an onside kick in the NFL. He is aiming to his right. Let's see what he does. He comes back to his left. Now he kicks it. Westbrook Akina has it. Titan ball with 1:14 to go.
Great job filling the hop like a shortstop.
Westbrook Akina attacked the football with his hands, not leaving any doubt or fear. And by doing so, he's able to make the smooth play.
You called it right. I couldn't say it any better, so I won't.
Saints do have one timeout. Tannehill takes a knee. And 1:10 and counting. See if the Saints use a timeout here, as the Titans will run it down. 20 on the play clock, 52 on the game clock. 23-21 the count. Tannehill under center one more time. Takes that knee. And Sean Payton is going to let it run out. He runs across the field to shake Mike Vrabel's hand. For Mike Vrabel, it is win number 39 as the Titans coach. For this franchise in their history as the Titans, this is win number 200. And the Tennessee Titans on the 2021 campaign are 8-2. Hard fought, yes, but a win nonetheless in a day where every win in the NFL counts extra, it seems, with all of the upsets that seem to be out there in the world. Today, no upset. Final score, Tennessee 23, New Orleans 21. And for the 200th time, the Titans get it done again.